Hello again there, it's Crystal here. I'm going to prepare your monthly reading, so I will be putting the camera down soon and we go into your cards. I'm not going to make this long. So for those that are already subscribed and who are following me, thank you for being here. Thank you for having my back, for supporting me. For those of you who are new and haven't subscribed yet, maybe consider doing so. Maybe click that alert bell, because then you know when new readings come out. Because I do monthly, weekly. Well, I may stop with weekly readings because I'm not having a good feel about them. But let's see, I'm testing the waters here. Anyway, I do specific readings, monthly readings, new moon and full moon readings, and there's a lot of wind here. So I have this noise in the background, which you may hear from the curtain rods and from outside. Well, it's really very windy all of a sudden. So you may hear some strange noises, but that's not a problem. I'm not going to do this again. Also, don't forget, 30th of September, my winner will come out for those of you who entered the contest. Okay, I will announce the winner of that contest on the September 30th, and all you have to do, well, I'll tell you in the video when I draw the name. So that's it from me to you for now. Hang on, let's put the camera down, let's get back to business and down and dirty into our cards. Hello Taurus, this is me again. So here we're going into the reading and I'm going to start with this card. This card is like one word, and for me this has been in the other readings, it's like the word you remind yourself or you anchor yourself with if things are a little bit out of whack. Anyway, your card is playfulness. My joy is the greatest gift that I give to others. I feel this card is also very connected to your ruling planet, which is Venus. So it asks you to be a little bit more playful. Now you have the normal cards, but here you have 3 major arcana cards on the lower side. And the middle one is the Fool. The Fool is quite playful. The Fool is also a risk taker. He dares to go on new adventure. He likes new adventures. He needs new adventures. He is not afraid to walk on the edge of the abyss, on the edge of the cliff. He may fall, yes, but usually the Fool then rises again and goes on. And the Fool has this playful element to it. Now, of course, here you have two cards that are not playful at all, really. The High Priest is like very wise. And then you have the Hermit, which is a lonely card, also a slow card. But I feel here I'm connecting this to playfulness. I feel there is this, and I'm drawn to these 3 first cards because of their, the position, and also because they're being major arcana cards and them all being here. This Hermit for me is really asking you to take a step back from busyness or from whatever you're doing, and to connect to the inner part, that inner child that wants to play a little bit. And to see, the light is going to show you the path to where there is more playfulness, how you can play more, how you're not so serious. Because of course the Hermit is usually a very serious card. Also the High Priest is a mentor, is a teacher, his knowledge, his wisdom is learning. But maybe if you think about it, if you withdraw a little bit from the world and you start to connect to what is it that makes you feel playful. And play usually is very good, because play in children learn best when they play. In playfulness, you will learn a lot about yourself. This High Priest, there's a lot to be learned when you can play. And the Hermit asks you to see, how can I bring more play into my life? And this is something that you're probably going to feel over the next few months, not only in the month of October. I need to open the windows because it's hot, but then there's so much noise. But okay, I'm sorry for the background noise. I'll try to edit it out. But this Hermit, that slows the process down. I feel this card is asking you over, not only in the month of October, but over the coming few months, going towards the end of the year, to consider Where am I lacking playfulness? Where am I too serious about everything in my life? How can I be a little bit more, less serious? And how can I be a little bit more, have a bit more humor, look everything a little bit more from the bright side than from the depressive or the doom thinking side. And there's a lot to be learned about yourself. I feel this High Priestess is insights you're going to gather when you start connecting more to, okay, I'm going to bring a little bit more playfulness in my life and not make it all about work, all about serious things. Oh my God, this is so annoying. All these loud cars and then dogs barking. Okay. Anyway, not getting me out of my concentration here or out of my connectedness. In play, you're going to learn a lot about yourself. You're going to gain a lot of insights about yourself. And that is going to also enhance that Fool. Because at the same time, when you go on an adventure, that is playful. Because on an adventure, you explore, you learn more on the adventure. But on the other hand, when you learn more, life is even more of an adventure because you're going to explore more. Now, the Hermit is the card that says, okay, take some time to see how you can do that. Because maybe you don't know exactly how, but also I'm seeing here on top of that Hermit, the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords asks you to take a time out from overthinking, from being busy, from working and not playing. It's time to put down your swords. Also your swords of defensiveness, because we have here a Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is a defensive card, and I feel that maybe now, in this moment already, maybe this is already happening, that you feel really tired and you need a break. And you need to fight off all the shitty thinking where you think, I need to always be doing, I need to be working, I need to be making money, because at a certain point you're going to burn out. If you don't rest, if you don't take time out, if you don't consider how you can be more playful and not always be on the defensive, always being, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do X, Y, Z. If you don't do that, that's going to really not be good for you. You're in need of a new adventure, Taurus. Now, Taurus doesn't like a lot of change. It doesn't like to be triggered in that. But Taurus, I feel you need it. And Taurus likes also, and Taurus sons really need to strive to make their life a little bit more easy and a little bit more flowing. And I feel that this playfulness, in play, you can find your flow again. And that flow is also here in the Fool card. The flow I can see here, there's water behind. Is that water? No, that's a sword. But there is this element of, nature. Maybe you need to go into nature more. Yes, withdraw in nature, these cards. Because this Fool is also walking in nature, really. Now, if you can do that, if you can stop always being on the defensive, being working, and stop it. Take a time out. Try and see how you can play more. You are going to get a little bit energy back. The Page of Wands. Your energy is going to come back. I feel that if you stay in this card, the Seven of Wands, where you're always doing things, always trying, and that it's starting to become resentful. It's starting to become very defensive. It starts to feel you have to ward off people because you feel your energy is getting lower. But if you take that time out and you connect to these three cards and the Playfulness card, then you're going to up your energy. And your energy is going to feel not only get energy back and recharge your batteries. No, I feel there's a different quality to your energy, like an energy of more hope, more resourcefulness, more, risk-taking, while Taurus is aversive to risk-taking, yes, but then you open up to that risky adventure, and that's going to be very good for your soul. So let's have a look what else is going to come out here. Yeah, we often forget that play is important in our lives. We often are so involved in our work. Head down, do, and work. You know, it's like in The Shining, Jack Nicholson, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Not only dull, but also burned out. Because then, in the end, he went completely ballistic, didn't he? He went completely crazy. Well, I'm not saying that you're going to be Jack Nicholson in The Shining. I'm not saying that. But I'm just wanting you to see that all work and no play, it's not good for you. You need a little bit of time out here. Yeah, if again that magician is that page of wands, you can do it. You can take the time out if you want to, and it's going to be very good for you because you're going to see new things. You may even develop new skills in your time out and new talents, because of course when you're always doing, then you're not connected to who you are. You're not anchored. And in play, children learn through play. I already said that. But children also sometimes discover through play what they really love. I mean, the other day I was watching this, there's this, on the Belgian television. I watch Belgian television because I'm Belgian, but I live in Portugal. But I was watching, he's on TV every weekday. It's sort of 20 minutes, a TV cook, and it's called Daily Food, really. It's daily food, it's simple recipes, but he's a very nice guy. And there was this, his premise is near a street, it's on a street, and people who walk by can see when they are recording the episodes. And there was this little boy who was standing at the door, and so the cook goes to the door, and he opens the door, and the little boy is holding this huge cookbook that the cook had made and had published from the recipes, from the best recipes from all the years, because I think it's already in 11th season or 11 years going on, this cook on TV. And this boy was holding that big recipe book and was saying, you know what, I want to be a cook just like you. Can you please sign this book for me? Because, and then his mother was telling he is cooking all the time. So for him, that cooking is playing, but it's also giving him, and this TV chef is inspiring this little boy to become a chef himself. And how beautiful is that? I mean, yeah, I don't know why that story came. It just came. Okay, you can just fast forward me when I'm blabbing too much, yeah. Okay, Page of Swords. So another page. So we have a Page of Wands and a Page of Swords. Page of Swords is decisive. He is sort of saying, yes, cut it out, stop. Eight of Swords. I'm just going to pull them and then I'm going to read them. So this magician is going to bring you new inspiration. Yes, new skills, new talents you didn't know because you're going on the journey. It's also, this high priest for me is not a person. It's really you learning lessons on your new journey and learning about yourself, about what your new talents will emerge. You will see things you never knew about yourself when you take a bit of time out and go on that journey of self-discovery. This is really almost a new adventure, but an adventure in self-discovery through play. So maybe think back what you love to do, what you love to play at when you were a child. Maybe you were like a detective, or maybe you were like Zorro, or something. I don't know what you played. So, but have a think. Another hermit. Okay, this has been happening a lot. That same cards come out from the different decks, and another Fool. Okay. And it's really funny that, look at this. They are swapped. The Hermit came out on the Fool came out on the Hermit. But they're here. They're both here. Underneath, on these two cards. They stay together. So they're like reinforcing the message. Like here, the Fool says, explore self, but to explore self you have to also withdraw from the world. And here it says withdraw from the world and go on the exploration, self-discovery. Take that risk. Maybe the risk involves also that you have to take a little bit time off from work And that is a little bit scary. That is hence here when you have to take the time out to go on your journey. And maybe you feel a little bit like, I can't do that. I can't do that because I can't leave my work situation. And maybe you don't have to do it in the work hours. Maybe you have to be a little bit more conscious of your, your recharging your batteries, of taking some time out the moments you are free. Maybe it's time for that holiday. Maybe you still have holidays at your job, and then you take that holiday. Or maybe you have your own business and you've never stopped. Now is the time to actively stop. And maybe not so much October, but maybe depending on what business you're in, not if you're in the present business of presents and things like that, or parties, because then of course December is not going to be your month to rest. But then I would say take now some time, and if not, plan some time for after the holidays to take some time off from your own business, because you need it. You may not see how you're going to do that, and that makes you feel trapped. It makes you feel, but there is a way, because if you take off the blindfold, you're just telling yourself that you can't do it, you can't take time off. But you can, if you take off the blindfold and you just realize, I need really that holiday, I need a little bit of time for me. And that can be just in the weekend, that just can be like slow evenings, and not filling your evenings up with lots of things. Do that if you can do that. Now the Page of Swords here as well, with on top of the Page of Wands, this is, it's just decide. Just decide already to take that time off. Make a decision for yourself, and make the decision a little bit like, okay, I need this for myself, because otherwise I'm really going to burn out. We have another options here. We have the Two of Pentacles. I feel this Two of Pentacles in a way is also you learning several lessons from your journey when you play. But on the other hand, it's also you deciding to actually play. Because in play, as I said again, you will learn a lot about yourself. Now, we already talked about these, reinforcing these other cards. So I'm going to go to the next deck. So if you're telling yourself, I can't take time off from work or from my own career or from my own business, that's a lie. You can. You just have to plan it a little bit. And I feel that planning is here with the Page of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, where you sort of weigh, how am I going to do that? Here you decide to do that, and here you're going to weigh up, how am I going to do that? How can I organize that? Because if you organize it, your time off, if you have that a little bit organized, like someone else is going to take over some of your tasks, if you're in a job, or even in your career and your business, somebody else is stepping in and helping out. And then that's going to give you more peace of mind, and you're going to have more time to be that hermit, yeah, and to go on that journey. So make sure that you make it easy for yourself. I would say that, Taurus. Because Taurus suns need ease. Now, I'm going to also put out there that these readings are general. General readings are tricky because, of course, a general reading is not going to resonate with every Taurus sun. Because not every Taurus sun needs to play. Now, it would be lovely if we all could play a little bit more, yeah? But anyway, if you know what I mean, if it doesn't resonate, just leave it here. Don't fret about it. Don't stay awake. I don't think you will lay awake at night from my readings, of course. That would be a bit arrogant of me to think that. But I'm just saying, don't make it bigger than it is. Also know that the cards are just there to give you guidance, not to determine your life or define your life or define who you are. That's not their purpose. That's not what they're here to do. They're just here to help. Now, if you don't resonate, maybe have a look at the video of your rising sign or your moon sign, because sometimes you resonate more with that. So that is just something that I throw out there, and I want you to know that you have free will, you have choice, you have agency, you have authority over your own life. Take that and do that. So that's that. The Six of Pentacles, that's a weird card to come out there, but okay, I'm going to pull a few more and then we'll see, yeah? Hangman. Again, another slowing down. Another card that says, okay, take some time for you, slow down, because also in the play insights will come. Yeah, there is, you know, this is on those 2 pages, the page of wands, where you're going to have a different energy burning in you, but here you deciding, yes, I have to do that. Now if you decide to really take some time out, that hangman is going to give you more inspiration. It's also going to give you inspiration of, how am I going to go on this new adventure, on this self-exploration? How am I going to, these work together, the light of the hermit here and the light, the halo of the upside down. And you may even feel that your life is going to be upside down a bit when you decide to take the time off, because you're not used to it. You're used to just putting your head down and plowing on and going on. And that's going to feel a little bit alien to you. And but trust that there is this element of trust here. The hangman has an element of trust, because look, he's hanging from that tree just with one leg. He's just hanging. He's not even bothered. He's also not upset. He's just certain that the right stuff, the right insights, the right elements, the right people, the right resources will come at the right time. And I feel that this is also, now all of a sudden when I'm saying that, this card makes so much sense, because it's really connected to that trust. Trust that the right people come in your life. Trust that the right, inspiration will be given to you, that you will receive the right inspiration at the right moment. Because don't forget, this 6 of Pentacles is on that magician. And it's about trusting the whole process. If you give in, if you really take that time out, you're going to have to trust that everything is going to go like it has to go. Like a little bit of fate and faith. 2 different things. Fate is like something will happen because it has to happen. But having faith is having trust. I don't see having faith so much in as a religious thing. It's more like, if you're religious, faith is that upper being that you believe in. But for me, who is sort of half religious, half spiritual, half I don't know what, for me, this is about trusting the process, trusting that things will come to you as they need to come to you. So faith and fate are a bit interweaved for me, but that's me, that's only me. So for you, that can be completely different. By the way, I'm a Taurus as well, so I'm looking at this playfulness here. So I'm a Taurus sun, so maybe I need a break here. Who knows? Sometimes I'm very tired lately, but that's also because of my hypothyroid condition of having no thyroid. That's sometimes hellish anyway. The High Priestess. The High Priestess comes out of the 4 of Swords. I feel this High Priestess is like your body, your instinct telling you, yes, I need to take a time out. But of course your brain here, because of course Swords is the air element, is your thoughts. Your brain tells you, no, I can't do that. No, I can't do that. But the High Priestess is like that body knowing, like your body is telling you, yes, it's enough now. I really need to rest. I really need to play a bit. I need to go on this new adventure, because otherwise I'm going to feel so exhausted and also so not motivated at all. And if you listen to your body over your mind is going to keep you from doing it, but your body is telling you, and listen to your body, please, because your body is telling you so. If you don't listen to your body, you may become ill. Even I'm not going to doom you into that, I don't want you to be doom thinking about your body and becoming ill, etc., etc. But we know, and it's been proven scientifically, that people who always are on the go and have lots of stress, that affects their body, that affects their immune system, that can lead to chronic illness. The same with bad relationships. They can lead to a reduced immune system. It's really true. Anyway, just that besides that. Oh, the Empress. Love that card. I'm going to pull the other ones. And then we put them in perspective to our reading here, because otherwise I'm just going to read the card as they come out, and we want them to be read in perspective. So listen to your body. Give in, trust. You really have to have the trust. Your body is going to tell you how you can trust. Don't listen to that shitty monkey mind of yours, yeah? Here, where you're learning, also, you're weighing your options of how you can play more, but play is going to make you more resourceful. There is going to be lots of rewards. I feel this is a future card, like the card after the play, or while you're playing. While you're playing, you're growing. You're growing in a way that, you are like a renewed energy, but also a new quality in your energy. But also, you're rebuilding yourself. You're rebuilding yourself as a more, with much more beauty, and much more. And I don't mean physical beauty, but much more love for yourself as well. This is, for me, is a card of self-care and self-love. If you take your time out, you're taking care of your soul. And when you're taking care of your soul, you grow and you become a better person. You become you have that new quality in your energy. And now also it brings you more fire again, Knight of Wands. It will also reignite your passion for something. I don't know for what or for whom, but there will be a reignition of your passion, your motivation, your enthusiasm, your drive. Maybe you were exhausted and then you don't have drive at all. And I feel that is the case here. Here is also, besides being in your mind a lot, there's also this like, I don't see it. I don't have the energy to go on, to go further. And where else? Where am I? Here. Then you become resentful, you become defensive, because you feel you need to rest, but then you can't rest. You tell yourself you can't rest. And then you need to ward off all these people, all these things, all these situations that only take away more energy. So you don't want that. I feel here with this reignited enthusiasm, also this more self-care, more care for self is going to make you so much better. And then we have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands, I feel this is, if you really take your time off, this is going to be successful for you. Successful in a way that when you restart your business or your job, you go back to work, you have new ideas. You also have new experiences. You have also that renewed energy to go back with the Knight of Wands, but also with the Two of Wands. It gives you more inspiration. It gives you new ideas. It gives you a new perspective on the world, on your job, also in your own business. You will have new ideas to implement. And that is only good for your job and your career and your business as well. So it's really time for a time out, and my phone is going in low power mode, so it's good that I am finishing off here, because I'm going to pull some more message cards and then we'll end it there for you, Taurus. So this is the Enchanted Map Oracle, and then here, I'm going to pull one from here. This is the Spirit Animal Oracle. So this one says, Peaks of Joy. Okay. So that is really that playfulness. Oh my God, my thumb. Playfulness, joy, they go hand in hand. If you're more playful, you're going to have more joy in your life. And I feel this is a time where you really can do with a little bit more joy in your life. So really take your time to play and to go on that fool's journey. And then we have Dolphin Spirit. It says this and that are true. And I feel that in your play, in your fool's journey, we have the Fool here and we had a Fool here. You're going to see that, sometimes there's paradoxes in your life, push and pull, and that both things, that the need for you to be active and proactive are needed, but the need for you to take some time out and to play is also needed. And both things are equally true and can be sometimes contradictory, but they are both inside of you. You need rest, you need ease, but also you need new ideas, you need to be motivated, you need inspiration, you need fire to complement your earth element, Taurus, if that makes sense. And so both things are true and both things can exist at the same time. That's the thing about paradoxes. They are both two truths or even more truths that exist at the same time, even though they may contradict themselves. But they're there, and that's what's life about paradox, and then trying to sort of work with the paradox and make it work better together, and that's through play. So Taurus, I hope you like this reading. If you like this reading, let me know. Say something in the comment box. Like it, just give me a thumbs up. Maybe have a look on my other social media. I am doing weekly readings, monthly readings, specific readings. So there's a specific reading for your professional area of life, your career and work, job, that sort of thing, up already on YouTube for the last 3 months of the year. So I will put, if you stay till the end, it will come up automatically and you can go there immediately. There's also the daily readings, the daily YouTube shorts, which are also posted on my other social media such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Pinterest. Now, if you haven't subscribed yet, maybe consider doing so and click that alarm bell, because in doing so, you know when new videos come out and then you can still choose whether you watch them or not. There's also a chance for you to win a free tarot reading, and the winner will be drawn on September 30th. The only thing you have to do is put in the comment box here on YouTube and YouTube only the words rose crystal. I will announce the winner on September 30th, so if you want to know if you are the winner, if you have entered the contest of course, then click on subscribe, click on that alarm bell, because of course to leave a comment you have to be a subscriber. Click the alarm bell and then you'll know on September 30th I will announce the winner in a video. But that's it from me to you here now, Taurus, and speak soon and hope to see you soon again. Bye Taurus. Bye.